Five Nights at Freddy's made sure to use more practical effects rather than completely rely on CGI and VFX, especially for the animatronics and the setup of the pizzeria. So Mark Fisichella designed the pizzeria, which has a lot of abandoned facilities in it, and this is what the space looks like, starting with the security office where Mike spends his nights at work.
Wow.
Oh, no way. That's so cool.
Does the poster honk? Squeeze Freddy's nose.
The room looks really abandoned and similar to what was in the movie, as there was no CGI added to enhance its looks. At the start of the film, a man was desperately moving through the ductwork to get to another part of the building. With the fear and confusion on his face, it's obvious he was running from the dangerous animatronics. However, this ductwork is a part of the set and came with the house as it wasn't a work of CGI. The old locker in the security room where Mike kept seeing the balloon boy that really gave him a scare is movable and only included in the scene when it's needed.
There's a hole in the back of the set so we can shoot through the locker.
Oh, that's so cool.
Towards the end of the film, Abby had to hide in the ball pit to avoid the animatronics from seeing her, and she stayed there for a long time before getting out. Interestingly, Abby was really inside the ball pit, and this is what it looks like, as there's no CGI or VFX involved.
Gotta be a ball pit scene with the animatronic in here, or something.
Also, the hallway was a very creepy one to see when the intruders wanted to destroy equipment to make Mike lose his job, and it looks like this with the lights on. The storage room also gave the same scary vibes, and also caused a few people's demise, and it doesn't look really different without editing.
Yeah, oh, that looks exactly like the game,
for real.
with the light bulb as
when
well.
Bonnie looks up.
Yeah.
The control room where Mike got tied up was very scary and looked almost unreal, but then this same place had little to no editing at all, as the room was stuffed up to look like it does in the film.
I guess this is where they put the animatronics together.
That's where they stuff them into the suits.
No way.
Yep, 100%. You getting stuffed, son.
Cupcake's movements and stunts in the film seem very wild, and so many fans still find it hard to believe that he was created and made to act without CGI. However, this is how he looks when he's not busy tearing someone up.
So cool. Do the eyes move and stuff like that?
That one does.
Oh, okay.
So this is the stunt one.
The stunt one.
You can touch it.
Oh, you can touch the cupcake.
My thing.
Thank you.
That is amazing. That is so cool, man.
So because Five Nights at Freddy's had to depend on practical effects to make the animatronics look real, there were many body doubles for the characters on set. Also, the parts of the bodies are detachable and get constantly replaced on set. And you can also see a separated Foxy and Bonnie's head that has been detached from the rest of their body.
Looks good. He looks really good. He looks terrifying, man. Is that Bonnie's head?
Also, some of the animatronics like Chica, Freddy, and Bonnie had to be worn as a costume and controlled by puppeteers in the film.
Oh my god.
I legit couldn't tell if they're animatronics.
But Foxy is different, as it couldn't be worn, but had to be controlled by 6 puppeteers and with a motor controller that's built into him. Chica, Freddy, and Bonnie's costumes also have a motor that controls their movements, like lighting up their eyes or facial expressions. Some fans might be confused to see that some of the characters have actors in them and not pure animatronics. However, there's a good reason for that. All of the main characters like Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie were built as animatronics and also as costumes to aid filming on set so they could all look real in the movie. So there are moments in the film where actors need to be in them, and there are also times when only the robots with electronics are needed. The main stage performance was one of the interesting moments in the movie, and here's what it looks like with some of the animatronics.
Obviously, we've got the main stage here.
None of the performances or stage appearance was aided with CGI or VFX, as they were all practically done in a way that the creators were on set to change and control their movements. And here's what Foxy's controlling system looks like since he's not been worn by a person like the rest.
It's got what? Cake. You see, Foxy's got like this. What is this called?
It's a crane operation system.
Crane operation system.
Aside from many of the animatronics being wearable, they also do have their inner parts made of electronics to support the animatronics.
And Raz mentioned earlier too, when he was doing his little vlog, you can actually see the endoskeleton jaw inside too.
Their back view also shows how real they are and are mostly made of electronics without the need for CGI and VFX.
Here's the view of the animatronics from the back. This looks awesome. Look at all the animatronic wires and stuff that they use to control them, obviously.
During shooting, a few accidents happened where the animatronics got hit in one way or the other. The crazy thing is that a video effect wasn't used in adding the damage to their bodies, as the suits have all been designed to represent different situations that they get into, as you can see in the background. So yes, damaged suits were also designed and interchanged whenever needed to make everything look real. So every other thing in the set is just as real as they were set up to make the pizzeria like an old and abandoned place. And here's a part of the venue where prizes are collected with plushies and real broken glasses to show attacks actually took place there.
Prize corner as well. And like I said, the Hex plushies are here, guys, in the prize corner, which you might see in the movie, which is really cool.
With how the pizzeria had been set up, the director and even people who had been to the set have confirmed that it's a scary place even when there's no filming happening. So before even editing it into a horror movie, the set already felt like one. However, it gets really busy on the set too, and the room looks filled up with different equipment needed to help with filming behind the scenes.
They're just chilling, they're just taking a snooze.
Yeah, we just shot an overhead shot looking down through the top of the fort. They're all lying.
Oh, wow.
The stage also doesn't look any different than it was in the movie, but here's how it looks when the animatronics aren't performing on it.
They're gonna come alive and now.
The Showtime button.
Yeah, oh, is it?
Wonder if it does anything.
The huge Fazbear sign was also designed and wasn't made with graphics like many people would have assumed, and it's just very real behind the scenes as well. Another fun fact about what the film looks like without VFX is that the same location that was used to shoot the pizzeria is where Abby and Mike's room was set up. So Mike didn't always have to go too far to get home as the movie portrayed it. Even when they aren't filming on set, the animatronics still act like they do with their human-like movements and personalities. With all of these, the animatronics designer Robert Bennett confirmed that no CGI went into the making of the characters in Five Nights at Freddy's. He said, "Everything in that trailer is our costumes and nothing was touched up with digital." So it's fun that the fans appreciate how accurate they are. Robert also revealed that it's more challenging to be practical and that they tried their best to make the animatronics look just as accurate as they do in the game. However, this was achievable with the help of the original FNAF creator, Scott Cawthon. Robert revealed how Scott helped in making sure the characters weren't relying on CGI and VFX when he said, "We received digital files straight from Scott and that's what we've worked off. It was going to be a challenge to create them regardless, and there was no reason to deviate from these designs because they're so good to begin with." Also, it took over a year to get all of the animatronics design right before they could be used for filming. So as you can see, it took a lot of work and effort to deliver the final product. What do you think of how Five Nights at Freddy's successfully worked without using CGI and VFX? Share your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching.